Hi everyone, welcome to ZyNerd's demo on Himachal Pradesh PG Medical Counselling. We'll be looking at an in-depth demo of Himachal Pradesh PG Medical. It started on 23rd of September. We took our time to get through the demos because there have been a lot of requests saying why you haven't done the demos, etc. One major thing is we do the demos within 2 days. Himachal has taken some time, yes, but 2 days at least needs to be given to us for making the demos. We humbly request you to provide that time. There are a lot of calls saying you haven't done it. It is difficult for us. We always said wait for 2 days. It takes 1 hour, 1.5 hours after you go through your demo, our demo, to update every information in and complete your registration process. Himachal Pradesh, for example, is still 29th. There are 120 different combinations on which candidates have been asking questions. Basically, you select yes over here, you move on to the next page, etc. We go through everything in detail and only then run the demos. And also a clarification, we don't intend to run the demos for every counseling process. If it is complicated, definitely we'll do it. But very simple processes, you call us if you're a subscriber, we will be able to run it. Submission, we'll be able to help you out with all the queries as well. 29th is the last date, 11:59 p.m. This says tentative merit list is to be published on 7th, may get delayed in case there is further delay in MCC's counseling. Now, Himachal Pradesh registration is at this website, AMRUHP, Atal Medical and Research University, Himachal Pradesh. You go in, you will see this page, and then you scroll down, come down in this page, you will see this announcement section. Under the announcement section, you will see the prospectus, and then on top, you will have the link to apply. You go in, you will have, once you click on this particular link, then you will go into the portal, and in the portal, you will see the applicant registration page. This is the starting point. First, you will do a basic registration over here. What is a basic registration? Giving your basic admission quota, the quota that you want to apply in, and also the details, basic details, and then you submit, make the payment, and then move on to the further details of basically your educational details, the entrance exam details, uploading of certificates. That is the second stage. So first stage, you come into the registration page. This we call the registration page, initial registration page. Here you will not be able to change anything in the admission process part, and then it will ask you to select the admission quota under the personal details. This is the first step. There are 4 options. You need to understand what each of these options are. First, we will take you through one by one. If you fall under any of these options, the first option, then select the first option. You will also be eligible for the rest. That is how it works. Like rest, we will tell you how it works. HP Quota Direct. HP Quota Direct has government seats as well as some percentage of MMU Solan seats. MMU Solan is a private university under Himachal Pradesh Counselling. It has government seats and some percentage of private institute seats. Who is eligible? Candidates who are MBBS from Himachal, bona fide Himachali residents. Basically, they are also eligible even if they have done MBBS from outside Himachal, or FMGs, foreign medical graduates, who are bona fide Himachali residents. Now, who is a bona fide Himachali resident? You need to get the certificate from the subdivisional magistrate or executive magistrate. So, what is the criteria basically? That is the question, right? If you have your permanent home in Himachal Pradesh, if you are residing in Himachal Pradesh for the period of 20 years, and if you have your permanent home in Himachal Pradesh but living outside Himachal Pradesh on account of work or profession of parents or guardian. So in this scenario, any one of these is true, then you are a bona fide Himachali. You need to get this certificate. Next, children of HP government employees are also eligible, or employees of autonomous bodies where HP government has a financial, which is financed by the HP government, etc. If they have done their MBBS through NEET or through an All India entrance examination, AAP, MT, etc., then they are eligible for HP Quota Direct. HP Quota Direct includes the government seats. This is basically like any state's home domicile, or you have your domicile or your MBBS based seats, right? Those seats. HP Quota in service, these seats, this is a separate quota for GDOs, General Duty Officers, or basically in service candidates of Himachal Pradesh. They might have incentives, might not have incentives, depending upon where they have worked, whether they have worked in tribal areas, rural and remote and difficult areas. That quota is HP Quota in service. Now, you select HP Quota Direct or in service. Any one of these you will be eligible for. If you're in service, obviously that is an advantage, you will be eligible for that. You will also be eligible for management quota or NRA quota. So don't need to worry that I will select HP Quota Direct, but I also want management quota. Where will I go and select? You will have an option inside. So start with HP Quota Direct or HP Quota in service. In case you don't belong to these categories, I am a candidate from the state of Karnataka. I want to apply for open states. I did my MBBS in Karnataka itself. I am from Karnataka. I want to apply for MMU Solan. That is the only university. Now you will go for management quota. You will select management quota for the open seats. you can also, after selecting all this, you will also be eligible for NRI quota. Even if you select management quota, you can apply for NRI quota. It will ask you whether you are going to be NRI, you are an NRI or applicant is an NRI, and then later can select. Now next comes NRI quota. I don't belong to any of these categories. I want only NRI seats. You can connect NRI quota. Your applicant, either the applicant or parent should be NRI. That is priority 1. All of them will be allotted, or priority 2 as per the criteria defined by the Supreme Court. Brother, sister, parents, sister, maternal uncle, maternal uncle or aunt, paternal uncle or aunt, grandfather or grandmother, or first degree cousins, maternal uncle, paternal uncle, maternal aunt, paternal aunts, sons or daughters. So this is the criteria for NRI. Only after priority 1 everybody is allotted, priority 2 will be allotted. Now we go back to selection of the quota. You select the quota over here, and then based on that the next options will pop up. Now you have HP quota direct here. We are looking at HP, somebody who has selected HP quota direct. So we will take you through all the 4 and then move on to the rest of the fields. So for some time over the next few minutes, you will see one quota selected and then the options in the initial registration part. Now we are selecting HP quota direct. We look at this, and under HP quota direct, once you select that, you will have this option of are you a child of bona fide Himachali or domicile of Himachali. This is more towards the reservation part as well. Note that this is more towards the reservation part. If you select yes over here, then you will see the categories: general, ST, SC, economically weaker section, physically handicapped, and also single girl child will be available. If you select S over here, you can select the category, one category that you are interested in, you would be falling under, and then move on. If you select no over here, you will see only under general. So if you are not a bona fide Himachali, very clearly you are not eligible for reservation under the government quota seats or direct quota seats. Same for in-service too. If you select in-service, exactly, you know when to select in-service, exactly the same thing will be there. If you will have an option of bona fide Himachali, yes will once again give you category, and no will once again give you general. This is automatic. You know whether you are a bona fide Himachali, you will be able to enter these details. This is for HP quota in-service over here too. Now you are looking at management quota. You select management quota, you will not be able to select this. Automatically it will become no, because you are not a bona fide Himachali. If you had been a bona fide Himachali, you would have selected HP direct quota. Now select the category. Here you have general, SC, ST and handicapped. This we are not sure why it is relevant. This may have to do with the fee or other details, but there is no reservation as such. But you select your right category as per your NEET PG application form, and then if required you can also upload your documents. You can later figure out what it is. So you can select any one of these. Note that earlier when you had the post this, you will have to in case you are NRI quota, we will complete this. If in case you are NRI quota, again this will be no, and you will select the category. Category will be NRI sponsored or NRI. Very clear what is NRI. NRI is priority 1 over here. Applicant or parent is NRI. NRI sponsored is if somebody is sponsoring you, other than your father, somebody else is sponsoring you. Who is sponsoring you? Brother, sister, etc. Then you select what category? NRI sponsored. This is on top. Don't by mistake select NRI sponsored. Even if you are NRI or your father is NRI, you will lose your priority status. You will be first priority if you select NRI, if you are NRI and your father is NRI. So that is pretty much what you have based on these selections. Then we will go into the entire process. We are taking the example of a HP quota direct candidate that will cover the entire list of fields. Look at every field over here as we move ahead, and then go ahead with the choice with the filling of the form based on what inputs we are providing. HP quota direct, select HP quota direct. If your bona fide Himachal resident select yes. We have selected an SC category candidate here so that we can upload a form at a later point in time. We can also show that. Enter your NEET roll number exactly as in your application form. Enter your applicant name and father's name. Don't miss this out. Otherwise, go through the scorecard exactly. You already would have registered for All India. You know that a small error that will not be accepted. Click on verify over here. After that, it will say verified successfully if you have entered the details, and kindly register. Now what it has done is the first step is done. You still have not completed the first entire stage of the registration process. The email ID has to be entered here. Only email ID will be verified. Mobile number will not be verified. You enter your email ID and then say verified. So over here, once you enter the email ID and click on verify email over here, you will get this OTP on your email. Enter your OTP and then say verify. Email ID will also be verified. We have selected, we have done your verify OTP part over here. And now you have your email ID verified, all these details verified, 1, 2, 3 verified, and your mobile number over here entered. That is not verified, no OTP there. And you enter your CAPTCHA and click on register. Now is when the stage 1 is over, registration is over, successfully registered. Your password will be sent to your email address or your phone number. Very clear? Don't search for your password somewhere, email address or your phone number. Your email address is verified. Always verify your phone number over here, because your passwords and other OTPs might be sent at a later point in time. There is no verification, so it is your verification there. Next, once you click on OK, it will take you to this page: guidelines, personal information, specific graduation, entrance exam and document details. You just need to fill them, and it is pretty simple only. Go through the entire guidelines, click on I agree, and then move on to next. Over the next page, you will see the payment mode. Only online payment is available. It is a simple process. Click on it, proceed to online payment. You will have RTGS, net banking, debit card, credit card and UPI options. RTGS is also available. You generate a challan, etc. We are not showing it. A better option is always to use net banking, debit card, credit card, etc. If it is RTGS, you have to take the challan, go to a bank, ask them to enter, and then you have to come back and log in to see whether your payment has been successful. That is a pretty cumbersome process. Simplest of all processes, UPI, open it up, enter your mobile number, any mobile number, email ID, but enter your get a QR code or a VPA. VPA will take you to the VPA. If it is VPA, you will have to open up your UPI application and then confirm. QR code, pretty straightforward. Complete it, and then it says successful. This is your application form payment receipt. It is 2,200 for SC category candidates. For other category candidates, if you're general, etc., it might be 3,300. You will have to pay it up and then print your application form number. This application form number will be used throughout possibly, and you will be able to get this application form take note of this application form number. At any point in time, you can always come back and look at this application form number or print this particular details. Now once again, you can go to the earlier login to whatever we showed on the or you can go to the login under AMRUHP. It will automatically take you to this page. Enter username and password. It will once again take you to this page where you will have these details. Now personal information is available over here. Full name is available over here automatically. When you come in to this page again, after you log in, you come into this page, personal information is available. You have the full name, NEET entrance examination details and email. All these are filled. This middle name alone you have an option to fill. If you want, you fill, otherwise you skip it. Mother's name has to be entered over, mother's name can be entered. If not to, don't worry about it. It need not necessarily be exactly right, etc. That doesn't make it, it is not validated. Date of birth you can enter, date of birth and age is also entered over here. Date of birth and age is populated over here already, and you upload your signature and upload your image. So basically here, other than the pre-populated fields, whatever is editable, you can edit and enter. Upload your image and upload your signature. Select your date of birth over here, and age will be automatically populated. Upload your image, select your mother tongue, select gender, and then move ahead. These are all pretty simple selections. Now we come to NRI priority selection, which is very critical if you are looking at NRI seats. If you are an NRI or son or daughter of NRI, you already selected NRI priority over there. If you are an NRI or son or daughter of NRI, in case you did not select NRI earlier under the quota category, you would have selected management. Once you select management and come in, you still have an option of selecting NRI over here. That is what we were mentioning. There NRI, I am pure NRI, you select that. But I want to have an option for management, select management quota right at the beginning. HP direct in service management quota. Come here and select, are you NRI or son of NRI? Yes. So even direct candidates can apply for this option or management quota option. We'll show the management quota option later. Now, yes, if you select yes, if you are an NRI, then your residence address, everything is not mandatory. If you select no, then your residence address, not mandatory if you select yes, because you are an NRI yourself, you are from a different resident address. If you select no, only then this is required. Most of the candidates applying for management or direct quota will select no for both. If you are not NRI, you enter all your residence address and then move ahead. If the permanent address is the same as the communication address, select this and it will automatically populate. Now the state of domicile. When we entered now, we selected that we are a Himachali resident. Therefore, it is showing Himachal Pradesh. Otherwise, it will show you a state name. You can select your state and the nationality. It might be a different state. If you come under management quota, here you can select your state. because you would not have given bona fide Himachali resident. Now, so NRI, management, or even if anybody who is not a bona fide resident but a HP MBBS will come and select their state over here. Nationality, select the nationality and also select the religion over here, and then move on to the next very important part, management quota. If you are HP quota direct or management, this should automatically be pre-populated to say yes. They are saying HP quota direct, you are automatically eligible for management quota seats as well. You are eligible, right? If you have selected management quota, even this yes should be available, but there's some confusion because after selecting this yes, some candidates were saying that in the final print it is appearing as no. That might be a glitch. Wait for HP to correct it. Otherwise, you just say management quota admission type and go ahead. No issues at all. Management quota yes means you are eligible for management quota. After selecting this, you also select bona fide Himachali. If it is HP, if you've already not selected Himachal Pradesh, this will automatically be no over here. Now, don't worry about this much. If you are a management quota candidate, this particular part, select what is right where it is editable. Are you a child of HP government or semi-government employee? If yes, select yes. If not, leave it blank. Are you a graduate from HP college? If yes, select yes. Otherwise, leave it blank. If this is not editable, leave it. That is it. It is pretty simple. There are multiple scenarios. Any queries you have, you can call us. But it is pretty straightforward in our opinion. Just answer these questions very clearly whether you want to attend or not. Management quota is the open seats. General, ST, SC, OBC or physically candidate, this is for management quota. Not much of a relevance because they don't have reservation, but still under HP, because we have selected, that might have come in. Next is the specific graduation. Once you click on save and next, it will go to graduation info. University or board, select your university or board. Here you can select the right medical university, it will appear, and then select stream as medical over here, and then automatically degree and diploma will show only MBBS. It will automatically pre-populate to degree type as UG. You don't need to select it. Qualifying status, obviously it has to be completed, and date of completion of internship is the date of completion of internship basically. And finally, number of attempts in the final year, this can be 1, 2, you can enter any number. If you have cleared it in your first attempt, first time I attend the exam final year, I have cleared it, then mention 1. If it is the second attempt, mention 2. Admission year is the starting year of MBBS. So admission year, what is it? MBBS first year. When you started, first day you got admitted. Admission year of passing is the final MBBS year. When you wrote your exams or got your degree, anything is fine. Both are fine. But it is not the internship completion year. Internship end date, you have already given it over here. So don't need to give it again. It is the MBBS final year. Marking system, if you have a pointer or a credit based system, not many universities have it. So ignore that. If it is a percentage based system, enter your total marks and give your overall marks over here. The percentage basically out of total marks. This can be your final year marks or an aggregate, that is fine. Usually everybody gives the final year marks. That is also perfectly fine, not very relevant field, just for reference. Percentage is auto calculated. Grade is a confusion that many candidates have. You can give A, B, C or 1, 2, 3 if you have a grade. If it is basically a pointer or credit system, you might have a grade. Otherwise, if there is no grading pattern, leave it blank, blank or give an A if it doesn't allow. A or B or C, depending upon what you want, you give it. It is not relevant at all. Don't wait for this information. Now, aggregate marks and the grade you can enter, and then click on save and next. Then the final one, basically before the upload, is entrance exam details. This is again a verification. Note that you will have to enter your application number. The application number starts with PG. This is the NEET PG application number. Roll number starts with 2466. NEET percentile, if you enter it like 98.5, it will say please enter NEET percentile as per mark sheets. All 7 decimal points have to be entered. And then 98.53467, all 7 decimal points. All India merit rank, exact rank needs to be mentioned, and then you have the save and next part over here. Now on the save and next, you can you will have the confirmation part over here. You will move on to the next page where application number, roll number, everything is given, and then you will move on to save and next. You confirm this information and then save and next. Here you come to the document detail next. Here only a few documents like the internship registration certificate, result card, 12th or equivalent certificate, examination certificate, and bona fide Himachali SC/ST certificate. These are mentioned as mandatory. Only those are enough. You don't need to upload other certificates unless it is relevant. In case you're applying under management quota and under general category, you will not have these details, the certificates. Only the starred ones, the ones with asterisk, those are enough. You can upload them as PDF with a file size of 2 MB, that is sufficient, and then you can upload all the documents that are relevant. File size of 2 MB should not be exceeded. All are PDF documents, and then move on and say save and next. This is the final profile details. Every information, if you scroll down from here before the payment details, you will see all information. This is a next part of the scrolling. So, and you will be able to check every information that is available. Check on all the information, everything that you have given, whether you have given yes and whether you have applied for the right program, whether you have given the right details as far as what quota that you are eligible for, what quota you are interested in, etc. All these you can check. Your categories you can check. Till this part you can edit too. You can go back and edit, but after this you will not be able to edit. I agree, and then go ahead. Once you finally submit, you will have this screen, which will be the final confirmation. What do you here at this stage you will do a final submit, and then after the final submit, very clearly, only when a confirmation page, we are not able to show this because we have not gone beyond that. This is a sample, we wouldn't submit any samples. So once you click on the final submit, very clearly you will be able to see a confirmation page. Only generation of a confirmation page is the final submission of application form. If you don't see that confirmation page, then it is not completed. And this payment success message prior to submission, you will also see this payment success message which is available. Just hold on, we'll also show you that. Is the screen visible? Okay, thus just before the final submit, you will see this payment successfully paid, and then you go ahead and finally submit. In round 2, you might have to pay a 5 lakh token amount, but HP, as of now, this is the final confirmation. Now, very clearly note that HP has one-time registration. That is what they have mentioned. Including the Jharkhand prospectus that came out today, very clearly mentions one-time registration for round 1, round 2, round 3 and round 4. We don't know why. We probably are thinking if this is what the direction from DGHS or for this from the center, maybe all India, we are looking at one-time registration or not. We are thinking maybe a slight change in rules. We are not sure. So there might be some unlearning to do based on our previous rules. We will try to do that and help you out. Point here is HP has one-time registration. They have mentioned that if there is a cutoff reduction, they might open it up. But if there is no cutoff reduction, don't miss it out. If you are interested in HP, apply now. That is pretty much. You have any queries, you can let us know. This has been a long one because it has been a difficult one for us to go through every quota category. We know the rules, but the process of application form filling since last year has been complicated with HP. We'll also be doing the Rajasthan and the Uttarakhand demos. Uttarakhand possibly tomorrow morning we'll try to upload. But note that demos take time. First day, if you want to register in a rush, we don't suggest that. But please don't come back saying we should run the demo on the first day, because it will take 2 days, solid 2 days to 3 days. If it is a 7-day, 8-day timeline, on the 3rd day registering is sufficient. Be calm throughout the counseling process instead of rushing. That is our humble submission. Yes, we are bound. We will do everything, but it will take some time for us to get everything ready. We had 140 different scenarios running through the entire process of demo for Himachal. Thanks a lot for watching.